So we're just a couple days away from Lent now, right? Ash Wednesday, less than 48 hours away. And I think at this point in time, it can be really easy to be like, okay, what is it that I'm going to do? What am I going to do for the next 40 days? And I'm going to tell you, if you're trying to come up with things to do for the next 40 days, that's great. That's how I've done things every single Lent for my entire life, right? It is good to be able to do those things. But within that, what I also want to say is that in Lent, I think it can be really, really helpful to try to do different things each and every day, right? Simply because God, who we're trying to have a relationship with, God is a person, right? Think about it this way: if you have someone that you love and you say, "What can I do for you today? What would you like for me to do to show my love?" And they're like, "Oh my gosh, do this! Like this is what would be great for you to do for me today." And you're like, "I love this person so much, I'm going to do that same thing for 40 days." Well, chances are maybe that if a few days later you'd be like, "Hey, what can I really love you today?" That they might be like, "Well, you know what? Today this is what I'm dealing with. Today this would be really great." Right? God's a person. He wants a dynamic relationship with him, which is why I'm super excited that for our retreat that will be starting in just a couple days, every single day we're going to be given new ideas of things to think about and pray about for that day. And I think that this is, again, is a beautiful thing because we're going to be able to say, God, in a particular way, what are you asking of me today? Right? So I ask you to just kind of embrace and get on board with this idea. Again, if you have ideas of things that you want to do, concretely, this one thing all the way through, I think that's beautiful. I think that's great. But I'm really excited, and I'm really inviting you to, with this retreat, to each day as there's different things to reflect on or pray about or to try to do, to say, okay, I'm going to do this today. Right? And if it really works for you and it sticks, great, then keep doing that. But keep being willing to try different things and to see how the Lord is moving through what we have for you for the retreat. I will say, too, that we're going to have so many different speakers throughout the time. There may be some speakers that really, really resonate with you and are like, oh my gosh, that's incredible. There might be some where you're like, that really didn't do too much, and that's okay. Because what I'm going to say is that there are going to be other people who are on this retreat who it's going to be vice versa. That's something that maybe really didn't resonate for you, that someone else is all like, oh my gosh, that is exactly what I needed to hear. So I just encourage you to just open up your heart to just be a part of the whole retreat. And even if there's something that really doesn't, maybe seem to click for you, or I didn't really get that, to still pray with the things we're asking you to pray about at the end of it, and just see how the Lord wants to work. Again, some days might really pop, some days might not, but please just commit to being on board and to allowing your soul to catch fire just throughout this Lenten journey. So we'll see you again soon. God bless you.